famous maths men. They're also famous maths women, but not so much of them. They weren't allowed to go to university and learn maths until, well, quite recently. And now you can! You can become a famous maths woman. Change things. Anyway, these are the guys that we know from the past, the mathematicians. A Greek man wrote 6 books about triangles, rectangles, and circles. Rectangles. Yes, because it's got the word angles, triangles and rectangles. They've both got the word angles in. His name was Euclid. Euclid is how to spell Euclid. I don't think it needs that hyphen, really. Just Euclid. God. Euclid wrote about the maths of shapes. The study of shapes is called geometry. Geometry. The maths of right-angled triangles, isosceles triangles, that's when there's 2 sides the same or 2 angles the same, and equilateral triangles is still called geometry. Geometry. This is the maths of shapes. Euclidean shapes. It's still called geometry today. Isosceles triangles. Euclid wrote his book on geometry in 380 BC. 380 BC was 380 years before Christ. BC, before Christ was born. Draw all the geometry shapes you know and label them. Squares, rectangles, isosceles triangles, equilateral triangles, scaling triangles, circles, semicircles, rhombuses, parallelograms, trapeziums. Okay, right. Let's do a square there. Square. All the sides are right angles. 4 sides the same. Rectangle. 4 right angles, opposite sides are the same. Opposite sides are the same for a rectangle. Who am I going to do next? Isosceles triangle. 2 sides the same, 2 angles the same. Isosceles triangle. Equilateral triangle. All 3 sides the same length. All 3 angles the same. All 60 degrees. Scaling triangles. 3 different lengths of sides, 3 different sizes of angles. Circles. Circle. Bigger circle. Semicircle. Half a circle. Could just do that bit. Well, is that an arc? Is that a semicircle? Well, some teachers. Rhombus. Rhombus is a square that's pushed over. 4 sides the same length but different angles in there. No right angles. Parallelogram, again like a rectangle pushed over. Opposite sides are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Parallelogram. Trapezium or trapezoid. In the USA they called it a trapezoid. 1 parallel set of sides. I've done them. Oh, that was difficult. Oh, I gave loads of space to do that. Check your shapes with a Google search. Yeah, they're right. Or a teacher. In 300 BC, Strato noticed something about water drops dripping that made him famous. Strato was another Greek mathematician. Strato noticed that they were further apart the more they fell. Water drops, he noticed, water drop there, the next drop would be there, the next drop would be there, the next drop would be down here. The further apart, the further they fell. This meant that falling things get faster. Getting faster, acceleration. Getting faster is called acceleration. Acceleration. Getting faster. Many people thought that air did not exist because you cannot see it or touch it. Yeah, you try breathing without it. Just hold your nose and your mouth closed. You soon know you need air. The scientist who proved air exists in 250 BC was Philo. Philo put an open bottle in some water facing downwards. Philo, yeah, get a water bottle and put it in some water. The air stops the water getting into the bottle. If the bottle is tipped, you can see the air bubbles escaping and water getting in. The mass of shapes is called Euclidean geometry. Euclid. Euclidean geometry. Geometry. Do Philo's experiment, then draw what you see. Philo. Yeah, you just put a bottle like that into some water, and the water goes a little bit up the glass. Glass is better than a bottle, and but the air is stuck in, and when you tip it to the side, you can see the air bubbles getting out of the glass. What you observe on the back of this page. Oh, I drew it there. Falling things accelerate. Why is a bottle? Why? That is why a bottle dropped from a shelf might not smash, but a bottle dropped from the top of the building will be going faster when it hits the ground. Oh yeah, acceleration. A fast-moving bottle will smash on impact. Excellent! And that's the history of science of those kinds of times. Here's my card. I'm Good Luck Gary in Hong Kong. If you like my videos, press like. If you double like my videos, press subscribe. I make videos all the time, so you'll get to see some new ones. Yeah, my Facebook is Enlighten Education Limited. Write to me there if you want me. If your mum wants me. Right, get your mum to write to me so that then I'll come and help you. If you're in mid-levels in Hong Kong, I can come and help you with your maths. Good!